Here we go. Now we are. Okay, well, you've arrived just in time. I did see your follow yesterday. We're just in time for a Twitch ad break. And then we're gonna try and see if we can blast a canal through this little isthmus of land. So I will see you on the other side of the ad break, and then we're gonna blow shit up. We'll be right back. Okay, we're out of ads. Yeah, Solid. I don't know anyone who's running a roleplay server. It might be worth having a look on the forums. On the actual Vintage Story forums or on their Discord, perhaps. But yeah, I don't know anyone. Oh heck, I don't know anyone with a role playing server. Maybe Vice. Oh, that makes sense, Andy. Wait, where are my bombs? Oh, they're in my bag. Hey, did I really? No, I have a torch. Okay. I was like, oh my god, I bought a bomb. All right. I don't know what this is just gonna do to dirt. Eh. I mean, these are not the right bombs to be using for what I'm trying to do. Oh, I think I just damaged my ship with that one. Oh, I wasn't even that close. Stop it. Such a drama queen. Yeah, that is just that those bombs are designed to do ore rather than rock. Get a canal through this isthmus so I can continue sailing. So, using the bomb to start me off, and then I'll come back and I've got a shovel and some picks. I'll finish it off that way. So I've run out of water for my boat to sail in. Ow. I'm making a bit of a mess, but it's fine. I don't know. I don't think so, but this sounds like... Solid state. You're my new favorite person. I don't know that was particularly effective at all, but it was pretty fun. Oh, all right. Well, I mean, you're probably in the right channel then. Actually, the great thing is it doesn't seem like it doesn't use them all. So let's do some spacing. I have cave-ins disabled, unfortunately, so that wouldn't work. So every 3? All right, let's try it. in the hole. Okay, that's working. It's okay. I have more. Unfortunately, these bombs are not very effective on this material. I mean, it's pretty great. That was a good suggestion. I normally get pissy about backseating, but, you know... What if we light it in the middle? Huh? Oh, that was disappointing. Okay, hang on. Let me see if I can make this better. That makes sense. That was blocked. Come on, we can do better than this. So does it need to have a continuous line there? I don't think it needs like a direct field of view. But I don't think that's gonna work. Yeah. So those three will pop fine, I think. Yeah. Buddy, I really don't think you want to stand there. I don't think you want to stand there either. I'm sorry, hyenas. A little bit. Yeah. So they need to be on the same level. Can they have a gap though? So we know that would set that off. So let's try this. Oh, buddy. It did pop. Okay, interesting. It's a bit dusty. Okay. So we've got, I mean, we can still use these. We just have to like prep the area a little bit. For maximum explodness. So it needs to be 4 white. Hi, Mark. Hello. Happy Friday. We are doing science with explosives. I'm honestly just a little bit tempted just to admin in the explosives that I need. I mean, no one's gonna tell, right? Mark, it's good to see you. It is, thank you. Just been, you know, doing the same old thing. Same old story. All right, here we go. Let's see what we can do with this. So we see it every third, right? Ah. Welcome to a nice, fun, relaxing Friday evening. Yeah, it does work. These are not the right bombs, though. Okay. I want to play. Oh, this is this is in the game. This is base game. Oh no, this is primitive survival. All right. Let's see what we do with this. Yeah, I think that's what I... Oh, I got the rock ones. Oh, fuck's sake. I do that every time. Hang on. I read the descriptions and I get the wrong one. Right. We're doing this for science. Oh, whoops. Well, I mean, I'm just modding them anyway. We can compare. it's really neat watching it change on the mini map. All right, hang on. Okay, so I did actually give myself a bunch of explosives. Okay. So now we're gonna try rock. Fire in the hole! Ow. Oh, yeah, no, the rock ones are stronger. That's so weird, the phrasing on them. Yeah, bigger boom. Oh, we still have some left. Wait, what? Oh, is this because I'm in... No? Oh, I don't know what happened there. Oh, yeah. Fine. So we found out that they need, for them to chain, they need to be lined up. Like they need to be on a level, so you can't have a gap. Or it doesn't work. Oh, buddy. This is not a good day to be a hyena in the neighborhood. Actually, let's... Oh, I wonder, actually. Let's put one there. I'm curious now because they have, if they have a larger explosion radius, if they will trigger from further away? Maybe? Don't hit my boat! What? Okay, we still have some bombs left behind. So yeah, maybe. Oh, maybe these bombs are broken. I'm sorry, puppies. Okay, also, it did look like it triggered the one that was up. This is I mean, it's efficient. Except I still have to come through here with water. Actually, I think I have a... I don't know if I have any water. Oh. Ow. Okay, it's a bit dusty. It might be a little deeper than needed. Let's just try and fill in some of these holes. Yeah. Oh, right. I'm hungry. Sure. Exploding things is hard work. At least trying to make it so it's not a complete fucking mess. Just a little. How, like, how deep is this? In relation to... Oh, that's fine. Okay, we can do this. this won't interfere with the bottom of the boat, I don't think. Do we need to take this higher? I mean, there are easier ways of doing this. Okay, hang on. Let me get back into GM mode so I can... Wait. That didn't work. Wait, why do I have that? It only needs a draft of 1. Like, this is a little deeper than we really need. It's got to be 4 wide, but it only needs 1 deep. So this is a little... I'm like, can we just like go back and load an earlier save? Okay, let's swap these. I'm just gonna get rid of these surplus bombs. So the rock one was the good one, right? The stone one was the one that was a bit shite. Let's go back to that mode. It's just easier to delete. Fuck's sake. Yeah, rock was bigger boom. I'm just going to try and pack the bottom of this trench with fence now. Shame I can't just stuff the hyenas into the holes. That's pretty grim. Wow, I can't believe I went there. Especially after making all those comments about desecrating someone's memorial earlier. Yeah. Stuff the hyenas. I don't know if I'm gonna get enough out of this. Yeah. It's almost like we dug the hole too deep or something. You know what? I didn't check. Fuck's sake. Hang on. I'm going to dig this fucking canal through here. What if it's just a lake? And I'll be like, oh, well. I don't think it is, but it could be. Let's just check that it actually opens out. If it's just a lake, I guess it's a lesson learned, and we'll take our rock blasting bombs somewhere else. Or maybe down here. I mean, if you'll see, look, it's a bloody lake. If you spend any amount of time here, you'll soon come to find that I don't need much encouragement when it comes to explosives or fire. At all. Thanks, Tom. Tom's like, I got you. Okay, so we actually didn't need this canal after all. So what if we try through here? I'll come back another day and fill this in, and it'll be like nothing ever happened. No one will ever know. Okay, so we're gonna well, I've been here for like 15 years, so but I'm pretty insular. I don't really go out much. So it's fine. To be honest, as an immigrant, it's kind of a scary place to be. But you know, it's okay. It's a place to live. Having uprooted so before I came to the States, I lived in London, and like New Zealand to the UK, and then here. I wouldn't move here. I wouldn't do it at all. Like, if you want to get out of the UK, like, try and get in. Oh, fuck no. The only reason I'm living here is because I have family here by marriage now. I was talking to someone the other day, and about how I remember back in the olden days when I heard a bang and I would assume it was fireworks. Now, when I hear a loud bang, I instantly look at the time, count how many bangs I hear, take note of the cadence, take note of the pitch, if there's any echo, the direction it came from, like... That is automatic, I think. Almost every American, when they hear a loud noise, automatically thinks there's gunfire. And so it's normal. It is the state of normal, but it's not a good state to be in. I would like, if you are skilled and looking to immigrate, you know, maybe Spain, Portugal, or if you really want somewhere English speaking, I mean, I have no idea. Australia, New Zealand, don't come to the States. I wouldn't. It's in the last 15 years, it's getting more and more divisive. Like I know that's the same pattern as happening in the UK as well. Okay. Well, I mean, if that's you, I don't. I'm not familiar enough with British politics to like. I understand Keir Starmer, even though he's left wing, has some pretty fucking weird things going on. My recommendation to not immigrate to the US is from the heart of a bleeding heart liberal. So take that under advisement. But this is not a safe country. You can be, at the moment, you could be English or Scottish, and you could still just get picked up by immigration for no fucking reason. American citizens are being detained for no good reason. Like, American citizens are getting deported for no reason. Yeah, so like I've seen stories of like there was a woman who was coming in to visit family from Scotland and she was going hiking. Like her plan was to visit some family, do some hiking trails and then go home, and she was held at customs because they didn't consider her reason to visit be valid. So they basically held her for a week without due cause and then sent her back. Like, if you value your freedom of movement or your autonomy, this is not the place to go. But yeah, but like I said, I am aware that I do have very left-leaning politics, and that does provide me with bias. You know the story, yeah. So, but by the same token, what I'm saying, it's the thing that's happening. Yeah. They have already said that they're looking at like more aggressively searching social media for immigrants as well to make sure no one's trying to sneak into the country. Fucked if I know why you would, but okay, shall we try the bomb thing again? Okay, so we have pretty different sort of thought patterns, but I feel like if you've got the anarchist vibe going on, you probably not a big fan of being told what to do all the time. And that is basically the government saying we're not going to tell you what to do, but you have to do what we say. More so than in the UK. Yeah, well, it's worse here. Basically, the US at the moment is like, well, the UK at the moment, I feel like is a few years behind where the US is now. I'm trying to be diplomatic about it. Like, I understand everyone has their own belief and cultural systems that they have that form their ideas, and that's totally fine. But yeah, this is not a healthy place to be. I mean, I'm happy to talk to anyone about anything, really. But yeah. Well, that's gonna work there. Well, I mean, that happens here as well. Like I said, the UK is just a few years behind where the US is in terms of its bullshit. So if you're wanting to get away from it, this ain't it. People are getting, international students are getting deported for speaking up about human rights. And if that's not fucked up, I don't know what is. And not like aggressively speaking up about human rights. Just like, hey, it's bad, you know. Well, I mean, I'm just one person. But for a while there, I'm aware that I have a privilege in the US and that I'm a white English speaking person. So I'm less likely to get profiled by law enforcement than, say, if I was, black or indigenous or a person of color. I don't have any of the red flags. I don't feel safe anymore. 5 years ago, like 6 years ago, I was like a little bit like iffy. Now I don't feel safe because there is no due process. But perhaps it might be beneficial. Oh, I'm sorry, puppy. Yeah. To find someone with similar political leanings and see what they say, because like I said, my bias obviously colors my opinion on it, and we don't have the same thought structure there. I just want my body to not be legislated. That is my main thing right now. I don't want to be told what I can and can't do with my own body. And this ain't it. Man, that makes a mess. Let's go one more this way. Yeah. But like the left is getting lefter and the right is getting righter, and my granddad always said that there's like, a pendulum of like a political pendulum that the world sits on. And it just swings further and further, and then eventually it'll like switch to the other side. And I think that's what is going on right now. Actually, I think we need it to be too deep, don't we? He didn't have much time for bullshit, to be honest. He's like, it doesn't cost anything to be a decent human. Yeah. I just the hypocrisy of the bullshit going on in the States right now is fucking insane. Like the whole thing with the right wing is, you know, like you can't tell us what to do. You can't take our guns and our rights and stuff, and yet they want to legislate everything else. They want to legislate everyone but themselves. And yet they're going to be the ones who realize that it's going to, you know, like when they cracked down on immigration in Alabama a few years ago, and they started having problems getting seasonal workers to pick produce, fruit and veg in the fields, because the immigrants were scared because they'd been, you know, the businesses were like, you will be reported if you hire illegal immigrants. So these immigrants stopped going to their workplaces because they were scared, which is fair and a normal reaction. And then all of a sudden there's a scarcity of fresh fruit and fresh veg, and food is literally rotting in the fields because of the law changes. And then all these fucking Republicans in Alabama are like, "Wah, we've got no food, fresh fruit to eat. Why are tomatoes so expensive?" And it's like, really? Are you really? It's not rocket science at all. Okay, they got halfway through there. And then the fucking left here, the Democrat Party, which is generally my leaning, but the Democratic Party have been sitting there wringing their fucking hands. And not actually making any effort to stop the stuff that's gonna strip people of their access to healthcare and food. Oh, it's so bad. Someone should do something about it. I'm like, dude, you're actually a senator. That's your job as a congressperson or a senator to get up there and do something. Like, it's literally the same shit with a different label. But that said, I am very much left. Like, I am very left. But yeah, the DNC, the whole system in this country is broken. It's bonkers. I don't know the solution. I'm not familiar enough with the history and the cultural background of it, but I can see that it's very, very broken. Like, I remember trying to be like, find out why it was that someone can win the popular vote, but because of the electoral college, it doesn't matter. It's like, well, then what's the point of voting? Like in Florida, well, that's the thing, is the extreme everyone. That's what's happening here in the States. There's the extreme left and the extreme right are so fucking extreme that nothing's happening. They're all just like yelling at each other but not actually doing anything. But like right now with this bill that's going through right now, I'm genuinely concerned with how my mum-in-law is going to be able to live, because if they cut access to like medical Medicare or Medicaid, my mum-in-law relies on it basically to pay for her prescriptions for her oxygen, because insurance is fucking insane here. And if they cut that, we won't be able to afford her healthcare. So the country will have legislated her to death and made it so she can't afford to breathe. So if anything, that's like when people are like, well, why? What radicalized you? I'm concerned that I don't know how I'm going to be able to eat in a couple months, but you know, it's fine. I genuinely think that using the bombs is just making it more difficult, to be honest. But yeah. Yes, exactly, Bachma. Exactly. Hi, Saturn. Like they're using each other's hyperbole to drive their own agenda, and it just, you know, the actual people who have to live in this country are the ones who are stuck in the middle being like, cool, but you know, like, what about us? It's a thing. But honestly, I think even if someone was like, no, that is valid, Buckman, yeah. Like that has been their policy all the way along, right? Divide and conquer. Cause a division. And play dirty. But yeah, but this came out of just conversation of someone asking if they should move here, and I just went, bleh. Like, no. Right. I mean, there are really, well, I mean, it's so powerful. Like the voter suppression is savage in this country. It's so weird because I've lived, like in New Zealand, I went through 2 different electoral systems. I'm skipping my ads right now. In New Zealand, I've experienced 2 different voting systems or election systems. And then living in the UK with the British Parliament's structure, which is just as fucked, and then coming here, and it's like, it's bonkers, but there's always someone trying to stop people using their voices. In New Zealand, it's all about trying to prevent, you know, Māori and Pacific Islanders from being able to have access to these information so they can vote too. The same shit happens there. Just went ahead. Yay! Sorry, I didn't mean to get onto like a whole fucking bender soapbox there. And it's kind of dangerous to do when you're streaming because you don't necessarily like when you're streaming, you open your mouth and you know your tongue wobbles and words come out, and then you realize that maybe you've said the wrong thing or you didn't say what you actually meant. I do love, I saw there was a thing last week about Harvard doing a free course for people to learn about like the constitution stuff. Well, thing is, I don't have a lot of knowledge in myself. Like I still don't know what the fuck's going on half the time. And I think that's really important to learn. Like I have a pocket constitution. It sits on my desk all the time. Like it's always an arm's reach. I got this a few years ago from the ACLU. They were issuing these free pocket constitutions, and there's like a little thing in the back about steps to take if someone tries to arrest you and all that sort of stuff, which I think is good, useful information. Like I regularly read it just to remind myself. But it is easy, like Buckma said, to like throw your hands in the air and be like, well, you know, what's the point? And that's what they want. We have to keep learning and pushing. Hi, Knight, how you doing? Oh, my nose is so itchy. Okay. Go, little buddy. Oh no. Man, we've been making mess today. I must say, I'm more interested now in politics than I was when I was younger. And the weird thing was, when I was younger, I was actually involved in like youth political parties. Oh geez, no, that's scary. Though to be honest, part of the youth political thing that I was involved in was just a reason to like get drunk and walk around Parliament. Because we were allowed to literally walk the halls of Parliament while drunk. Ah, New Zealand. You crazy. All right. Yeah, no, undoubtedly. Undoubtedly. It's pretty crazy though when I think about it now. Like you can't do that now. Like this wasn't that long ago really, where you could just wander up as a citizen of in New Zealand and then just, you know, like walk into Parliament and it was fine, you know, like no security checks, no metal detector, just wander in. Oh, for fuck's sake. I remember. I full on like drunkenly like body slammed into fuck, what was his name? I think at the time he was a minister for police and he ended up being like deputy prime minister or prime minister at some point afterwards for a little while, and I was just like, my bad. I always had this vague hope that maybe someone would look after me, but then I realized that ain't no one gonna do that. You gotta look after yourself. Well, that's not true because I have friends. Wait. Oh, there we go. Excuse me, hi puppy. Do you think, guys, could you think you could like maybe go somewhere else? Like, I feel like I'm being a bit sort of cagey about how I talk, because I don't want to step on anyone's toes, but by the same token, this is my channel. And, you know, you all know, I think you all got a pretty good grip on where my heart lies with these things. I don't think the water understands water in this game, to be honest. It's so much more confusing than in Minecraft. It makes like zero sense. Yeah. Well, I think, you know, when you're streaming as well, like I said, when you don't necessarily have like full attention and you're distracted. Like, I try to be mindful, you know, like I understand people have different political viewpoints and that's totally fine. So it was, but also, you know, like like why I don't understand what's happening here. How do I make that go up? Oh, like that? Like, with exception of some things, I will accept if someone says, you know, like their political inclination is this, that, and the other. I'll be like, fine, you know what, that's okay. As long as you're not advocating harm. I think that's kind of like my line. And if you're being polite. But, you know, I can someone come in here making sort of nasty comments, then I won't put up with that. Hey, what are you doing? Hello? Like, what is... How do I fix that? I know I am doing this all wrong as well, by the way. Like, I know how to fix this. I genuinely know how to fix this. I just need to do... Carter! Hi! Like a row of blocks down the middle. And I could fix it. Story time. All right, I'm here for it. Tell me a story. Okay, I have to fix it. I can't leave it. I can't handle the bubbles. Hi, Jam. Oh, well, that's never good. Oh my god, this puppy! Yeah. Fuck. Oh dear. Guys, there. Please, thank you. No, thank you. Thank you, Bugma. Yeah, like, I'm not fussed on comments about my personal appearance like that. If you could prevent that from happening, I would appreciate it. I can't word properly. Oh no. And she did. Thank you. And today is a day. Oh my god. Ah, you did? Hi, Ravi. I thought I heard someone else's bloop bloop earlier, actually. No. My monitor sagged over. Why is that going through all of a sudden? Why am I even getting a bloop bloop? Oh god, this is getting worse, Carter. Oh, good. Oh. Man, I bet she's rattled too. That's gotta suck. Is she okay? Are you okay? Like, you able to get her all like locked down and safe? I'm glad that she knew to call you as well. Like, that's really good that she called you to let you know what had happened. That's fantastic. Okay, good, good, good. Nice. Good job. I think that predatory stuff just makes me so mad. Ooh. There's no void. Fine. I'll try not to, but I make no promises, okay? I started off trying to dig it out manually properly, and now I'm just like, fuck it, creative mode. Screw this. We've had a couple of almost things like that, but thankfully things have stopped before it's got bad as well. But my grandparents, when I was back home, my grandparents were sold a security system. And they were in their house 24/7 because my grandmother was basically housebound. And this company sold them this like fully monitored security system, and it was fucking insanely expensive and pointless because my grandma had this like life alert type doohickey, which basically meant that, you know, she had 24-hour monitoring anyway. And the amount of bullshit to try and go go through to get them to like cancel it was just ridiculous. Absolutely bonkers. Hi, Nadia. I still don't even know if this is worth digging through to, but I've started, so, you know, we're doing it. Yeah, I've actually found a fair amount of blue clay while exploring today. No. And then there was like this like Reader's Digest. I think, well, it wasn't Reader's Digest, but I think it's kind of like Publishers Clearinghouse here. I think. I'm not entirely sure. I'm not totally familiar with it. But they would send out these beautiful like coffee table books, like absolutely gorgeous coffee table books, you know, like the really big hardcovers with the beautiful pictures and stuff. And they were sent out with basically like, this book is free for you to look at, and if you want to keep it, we'll bill you. Just, you know, like if you want to keep it, just we'll send you a bill in 15 days or whatever. Which is so fucking sketchy. Yeah. So, and it was before they made it illegal in New Zealand at some point. But this, I think it was Reader's Digest, would just keep on sending it these beautiful books. And my grandma, because she was housebound, which was just like a sponge with books and loved books. So she would never say no. So my grandparents kept on getting these massive bills, and they're like, we don't want them. We're housebound. We can't send them back. So fucking frustrating having to like go through and like yell at them and threaten police and all sorts of bullshit. I just used my like fake manager voice and half the time it worked, but it was just so predatory. And we got it sorted out, but I've never had one with the bank. We've had it, though that said, last year Flint got us pretty almost fucked up with a peachy little scam. We had a flat tire. Hey, why did that not work? And Flint called a sponsored ad on the Google page for someone to come and fix the tire when I was in the gas station. And I came back and he's talking to someone on the phone. And I can't remember what it was, but something about it just, I was like, this isn't right. Like, it just didn't seem right. And they're like, give us your card information and we'll verify this, and this is the charge, and here's a contract we're going to send you. We're sending you a contract on to your text phone number, and sign it and send it back, and then we'll bill you and blah 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 blah, and then we'll send someone out to do your tire. Oh my god, time, that's exciting. So, and I said to Flint, I was like, are you sure this is okay? Like, I'm not feeling confident about this at all. And he's like, no, it's fine. I got the number, blah, blah. And so he proceeded to push through with it. And I was just like, I was super uncomfy, but I'm like, you know, We have fraud protection. It's a credit card. There's fraud protection. You know, if worse comes to worse, we can reverse charges. We have some protection here. And then we get a phone call a couple of minutes later from someone saying, hey, I run a automotive shop. This was like 2 o'clock in the morning. It's like, I run an automotive shop on the other side of town, and I've just had a phone call from this business. I'm trying to order a tire for you and I don't have it. And we were like, okay. And they're like, just to let you know, we've had this happen before, and what happens is these sponsored ads basically act like an intermediary for local businesses. So you call 0800 Tire Shop or 1-800 Tire Shop, you get put through to a call center who basically plugs in your zip code or whatever, and then they call a bunch of tire shops on your behalf. They buy the tire and the service from the tire shop and then add a fee on top and send them out. And it's like, so basically they're doing a Google search and charging you for it. And he's like, look, I can't help you. He's like, here's a phone number for someone who I know works at a tow company near where you are. And I was there by this point. It was like 3 o'clock in the morning. It was like 35 degrees, was fucking cold with a flat tire, and I was so mad. And I got on the phone with this supposed company that Flint had found, and I don't know, my voice must have been such where Flint was just like staring at me, and they were like, we can't reverse the charge. And I'm like, you will reverse the charge. It's like, if you don't, I'm gonna charge it back, and then I'm coming for you for compensation because I'm alone at a gas station in the middle of the night in Jacksonville and it's not safe. And I kept on saying, I'm not safe, I'm not safe. And they kept on escalating the call, and eventually I got to someone and she's like, fine, we won't charge you now. But it was just like, we were so close. And when we got home, and I was like, cancel every single card we have right now. Do it. Get on the phone, cancel all the cards. Like, just because the ad is sponsored on Google doesn't mean it's a valid business at all. It's just a veneer of official bullshit. I was just so mad. I mean, I've always avoided the results now, but even after that, I just really avoid them. Why are you doing that? Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for asking. I appreciate that. But yeah, I'd love to see it. Well, it turned out that the guy that came out to help us was actually a Twitch streamer, so we ended up getting a ride home. We just all piled on the front of his tow truck. But yeah, he was a Twitch streamer. So, you know, general polite conversation, and he's like, so what do you guys do for a living? And Flint's like, oh, I stream on Twitch. And I'm like, yeah, me too. And he's like, oh, what do you stream? And I was like, well, you know, a few different games, but I play truck sim. And he was like, oh my God, that's amazing. So we ended up having this like big old chat on the way home in the truck with this tow truck driver who was also a streamer. It was just a really fun, it was a weird day. And it's like, we should have just Funnily enough, it was the company that I wanted to call to start off with. I was just like, let's just call this place because they're a local business. They have a local phone number. Scammers, man. Oh, time, that's beautiful. Was that all one sitting today? That is gorgeous. Nice. Fucking good artist. Get out of the way, please. God, this is driving me nuts. Why do you have to make that sound? Uh. Oh. Go away! I hate you! Okay, it's fine. Right? Why must the water be like this? I can't remember how I did it last time. I think that's it. I swear to God, if this is just a lake on this side, I'm going to be so irked and also mildly entertained that I put all this work in for a nothing burger. And by all this work, you know, obviously I'm doing this in admin mode, so it's not really a lot. Wait, why are you still like that? But I fixed it! I fixed it! Another canal. But I don't really know where it's going. But we have made a really big fucking mess. So that's fun. No, well, I ran out of ocean to explore in my boat, so I was like, well, this looks like there might be some more ocean. Maybe? Yeah, I'm in admin mode, so I just have like a water source block. Because it's less painful click-wise than if I were to use a bucket. Yeah. It'd be a lot easier if these fucking things weren't in the way. Excuse me? Like, why are you so fizzing? Yeah. It doesn't make any sense at all. It makes of sense. It makes none. Like the Minecraft water in a way kind of makes a bit of sense, kind of sort of, but this not really. It would be easier if the canal were only 2 blocks wide. But water will flow into itself. In a weird way. Whereas if you like smooth it out and then knock that out and then I do that, it won't fizz. I don't know, it's weird. Honey, please. Oh, my eye won't stop twitching. I don't need my eyeball, right? Well, technically it's my eyelid that's twitching. I wonder if it means like I'm gonna be rich or something. Isn't that what that sort of thing is? You know, like if someone talks about you, your ears are burning, that kind of thing. What does it mean if your eye keeps twitching? What? Like, there's literally no reason for you to be fizzing here. No, no. Where's the fun and the mystery for that? But no, I mean, I think you're right. Yes. Oh, now we're talking. Perfect. Okay. If I win the lotto, Buckma, I'm gonna come visit. I have all the banana cats. That would be amazing. No, why? Like, why? Why? Gamer. Why are you doing that? Fuck you, game. Would you like one slice or two of water? Okay, Nadia. Perfect. Oh no, I made choices there. Uh. Okay. What? Okay, why are you fizzing? There's literally no reason for you to be fizzing. Okay. I'm sailing away. or or not. Okay. Wait, what are you even stuck on? Do I need to get out and push? I don't know. I also has a oh good, and now it's hailing. My boat's stuck. Ah. You shouldn't, because it's all just... like, it should be fine. This is how I do other ones. I'm sorry Twitch has been uncooperative for you. Good, good. Glad I can provide you with entertainment. Wait, did it move? Oh. Okay, good luck. Oh, Bakama, I tried the that new Australian truck sim today. It was Interesting. I probably would have got into it more, but somehow I accidentally restarted the demo. No, so it's called Truck World Australia. Um, it's published by Hype Train. And it's a very pretty game, and it's got a bit more to it. So you've got to, like, when you deliver a cargo, you've got to go out and you've got to like stabilize the trailer and disconnect the cables and, you know, this, that, and the other. And it's set in Western Australia. It was really pretty. I had some problems with getting the graphics set up for a minute. But it was, yeah, it was pretty. I think they were asking for 50 CCV for the demo keys on Lurkit, and I was like, I'm gonna ask anyway. I don't have 50 CCV. It's like, fuck it, I'll ask. And they were like, okay. For the demo. But no, it was really pretty. Well, it didn't say it was the demo, but I'm hoping, because I did stream the demo, that it'll, yeah, it was actually. It was for the first haul. It may be that that's what the requirements are for the full game, which releases in a few days, I think. But it was just like, you crazy. But it has like sandstorms and stuff. It's very interesting. Why is it still hailing? Oh, maybe I'm stuck on rocks. Oh, is that what it was? I was stuck on rocks. Ow. Please, rocks, stop falling on my head. Liz. But yeah, I'm assuming the 50 is for the full version of the game. But I was just like, I'm just gonna apply for everything. Half the time I don't get a reply for anything on Lurkit anyway, so. Okay, we have ads starting in less than 30 seconds, and because I haven't, because I didn't take my last break, I'm gonna take this one. Yeah, they offered me a key for the latest DLC today. Well, offered me a chance for it, I should say. All right, time to stand up and stretch and have a wee and get a drink and stare even harder at your digital screens than you would normally. And I'll be back in a couple of minutes. How do I do this again? Eh. I am, Buckma. I am reverse psychologying. Is that a thing? Okay. I don't think this is going to be a very big oceany thing. Oh, boy. But at least we have an interesting ruin to look at. Let's just try and sleep through the worst of it. Nadia, I completely missed YouTube chat. I'm sorry. I can see you on YouTube now. Hi, YouTube. I can see you now. I forgot to turn YouTube chat on. Okay. Well, it looks like Ali got it. Oh my god, these are hilarious. Their comments are fucking hilarious. You're a very mean and mad lady. Oh, how do I turn off the bloops? That's fucking hilarious. Notifications. Message. Okay, I think I turned that off. Disable all, oh, here we go. Disable all notification sounds. Okay. Oh yeah, why is streamer mode not on? The heck? You know, ma'am, you'll never succeed with that attitude. Well, Nani, thank you for threatening to bite ankles for me. Huh. Oh yeah, I don't even know why streamer mode isn't even on. What is going on? Streamer mode on. I swear I'm a professional streamer. No, that was me. Okay. Scrappy. Scrappy. Well, Ali over there blocking the jerks. Okay, so, is it daylight yet? I don't even know what we're looking for, to be honest. Okay, streamer mode is back on. So the bloops should be unblooped now, I think. I feel like this should have been a much more interesting ruin. I stole Flynn's fidget toy because he doesn't use it. It's pretty. All right. Professional streamer. All right, let's see the extent. I'm not feeling like the whole canal diggy thing was worthwhile. I think it's literally going to be just this amount of water. Hey. Hey. Yeah. Oh, yeah, absolutely. You got a finger strengthener exerciser. Oh, is it one of them, the little squeezy things? That sounds great, Nani. I'd love to hear about it. I was looking in Flint's desk drawer for something today. I can't remember what. Oh, a finger splint, because I don't like this one. And uh, I was like, hey, you've got a fidget toy. And he's like, yeah. I was like, all right, I bought it for you. Oh, yeah. And I'm like, well, I'm taking it. He's like, fine. Okay. Played The Haunting of Journey Evers. And it was sitting in his drawer. He wasn't using it. But I promise I can read YouTube chat now. I think. Introspective and it's great. I've played... There was an interesting story one that I played a few years ago. And it was a little bit spoopy. I can't remember, it was like The Curious Case of something, or Edith. Oh, what became of Edith Finch? Maybe? Something like that. Not the sort of game that I would normally play, but I actually quite enjoyed it. Oh man. Something to do with Edith Finch. I can't remember the full title. It was like a little bit spoopy, a little bit puzzly. What Remains, that's it. Yeah, thank you. Oh gosh, that was lightning. Like I don't normally have the inclination to mess with that sort of game, but you know what? Word speaking is overrated. I wouldn't worry about it. Okay. Like, what even is the point of word speaking, really? Like, words just get tangled up in, I don't know. Can I... Listen, I know that there's no water under the boat, okay? Before anyone starts trying to tell me how to boat. Do you even boat, bro? Oh my god, this is terrible. Oh my god. Ah! The boat makes the water do really weird things. Okay, so you only need one block draft for a boat. Hey. This is just like the olden days, right? Just like digging canals and taking names or something. Can I get... I can totally get through there. All right, who put those mangroves there? Honestly. All right, there we go. Okay. I'm gonna have to do some more stuff here. Maybe. Okay. Oh, this looks good though. Huh? This looks hopeful. You know what? I need to go ashore and look for some food. All I've got is 2 muffins. I've only got 2 left. Oh god. Where? Oh my god, I'm in a tree. Okay, it's fine. Guava? Lychee. Whatever. Okay. My shouts of despair. Oh, why is it gotta be love? Fucking lychee. Oh. Nadia, I'm glad. I'm glad. I'm so itchy. So I tell you all about my new power tools. I don't really think they're new, actually, but they're kind of fun. I have like a little like battery operated chainsaw and a battery operated pair of like gardening shears that I just got, and they are amazing. I can chop and saw my way through all of the annoying shit in the yard that I've been struggling to deal with. And I feel strong. It's so much fun. It feels so much later than it is. Well, you didn't tell me you needed help, Buckma. I can't read your mind. That's probably a good thing. When I win the lotto, when I win the lottery, I will, when I come to visit, I'll bring my chainsaw. They'll let me on the plane with a chainsaw, right? It's only a little one. I'm sure it'll be fine. Yeah, exactly. I just make sure it's in my carry-on luggage. Like in a bag, not like in my pocket. Or cube. But yeah, I was using the loppers, the little like pruning shears on Tuesday, and it was like, oh my god, these things are amazing. Clinton found a nice little set on sale on Amazon. It had like a hard shell case and a spare battery and like spare blades and oil as well, which is kind of nice. So I was doing the old chop chop. We are going to check out whatever that is. It feels like a Sunday. Why does it feel like Sunday? Oh, so tomorrow's stream, tomorrow or Sunday, will be a late start as well because we need to fumigate our home. I don't think I want to go down there. And it takes a few hours. It's your Sunday. Maybe that's why it feels like Sunday. So it's your Sunday. That was supposed to be a really interesting cave. And it wasn't. Let's mark the boat with F for floaty thing. But yeah, so I'm not entirely sure when stream will start tomorrow. I'm not entirely sure what we're gonna do. We might do some more. Well, see, this looks better. We might do some more Stranded Alien Dawn. I'm still kind of tempted to do a fresh start in that. Though that would mean abandoning the Poop Bridge game. So I don't know. Thanks, Carter. Wait, why did that not work? Stranded Alien Dawn. There you go. Well, I was using B for boat, but apparently F for floaty thing is much better. Oops. With configlib. Oh, I think so, Carter. Yes. Yes. Because my initial thought was that the name of the place that called? Because that sounds valid. Configlib and autoconfig. Do I have those? I must have configlib. I'll state it. Mods. Mod config. I mean, if all else fails, put community in the name. Oh gosh, excuse me. Config. Lib. I don't know where that is. Oh, mod data. No? Oh, there it is. auto config lib. Okay, yeah, I don't have the auto config. You've not been sitting there the whole time trying to figure that out, have you? I mean, I appreciate the information. I'm just like, oh no, I feel bad now. Wait, why did they... Auto config. Auto config. Okay, I've got that. You have to reset game to see changes. What do you mean by reset game? Like restart the server? I mean, that's fine. Okay, yeah, no, that's fine. I would expect that for anything that's changing a config file. Totally fine with that. All right, well, I've got that downloaded. Thank you for finding that. I appreciate it. All right, what am I doing here? Here, putting things away. Why do I have termite mounds? Oh, that was from when I was blowing shit up. Never mind. I got it. Don't worry, it's fine. All right, I don't need that. Oh, I don't need those either. But, wait, I need chalk. In the rim death. Okay. Let's just do a quick zoom around and look for some food. I mean, I've got some termite mounds. Yum yum. All right. Really, I can't even eat soybeans. What is the point of soybeans if you can't even eat them? Ugh. It's honestly just like really relaxing. Valheim is great for that. To grow more, but I can't eat them. I was like, ooh, what's that over there? That's my boat. I put it there. Oh my god, cassava. Oh, speaking of, here we go. Here's some termites. Yummy. So yeah, maybe Stranded Alien Dawn tomorrow. I just kind of, I feel like at the in our current save for Stranded Alien Dawn, it's a bit sort of stagnant. It's just like constantly just playing catch up, but not really doing much else. So it might be better to start a new save. Or do RimWorld. I don't know. All full up on termites. Delicious. Oh, my throat hurts. I think we'll see how late we are starting tomorrow, I think, and then play it by there. Man, I really did enjoy that Aussie truck win. Though it was frustrating that some of the settings weren't available. Why did I come ashore? Oh, what am I doing? Oh, we're gonna go. It's spelunking. Blunking. Blonk. We found a cave entrance. It was like, okay, that is not it. I think it was back there. Oh, there we go. That looks good. Perfect. Let me guess. Nothing. Oh, you bastard. I'm still kind of thinking about the idea of just doing like a restoration building in Enshrouded. That's like very much in my head. But I did also see in the roadmap that creative mode is coming, so I'm like, maybe I should just wait for that. Okay. I didn't look to see what the time frame was. Ow. Okay, not ow. My god, this is like the dumbest. It has no time frame. Well. Like, I can probably make it play comfortably. Like, I absolutely love the building in Enshrouded. But I have zero interest in the adventure part of the game. At all. Like the gathering, that I think, that's pretty cool. And the building is what I love. I don't know. But then next week is June as well, right? So maybe we should just wait before I start picking up something new. Well, maybe tomorrow we'll try something else. I don't know. I am going to stop raids. Raids have been paused. We will have no raids. Oh. Okay, we're going down here. This cave is going to be amazing. I said this cave is going to be amazing. I lied. I'm getting twitchy. Like this is great. Like I love Vintage Story, but I'm getting twitchy for something that will like pull me in. Okay, like this cave is going to be amazing though. I think this is literally the one that I just came out of. Okay. Screw this game. All right, I'm stopping. My hand hurts. I'm hungry. So I'll be back tomorrow. Who's on right now? Soma? All right. Let's go. Oh, heck. I'm gonna send you over to see Soma. They are playing Enshrouded. Thank you for your company and putting up with my weird rambly moments. My brain's been weird today. We are raiding Soma, so please, if you would like to join the raid, there are the raid messages. I'll copy and paste them into chat. There's my social links if you want to catch me there. And I'll be back on tomorrow at some point. I'll keep Discord updated. Thank you, Andy, I will. Yeah, go do a self-care. I'm gonna find some food and a cup of tea, I think. There's something else, but I can't remember what it was. So yeah, anyway, good night. Bye.